What up, everybody? You are
Hi.
now watching and listening to Get Real, hosted by us, BM,
Ashley.
Peniel from B2B.
where we get honest about the ups and downs of young adulthood, but from our perspective.
Our
And today,
perspective.
and today we have a very, very special guest, and her name is Joan.
Hi, everyone. Welcome,
Yes.
Joan.
Welcome, Joan.
Thank
you
you.
for blessing the atmosphere with your presence. Today we're talking about business. In one of our recent episodes, we talked about the role that creativity plays in our lives as artists and content creators. But what about the part where we make a living? Our art is our business after all. As entrepreneurs, what are the ups and downs of being your own boss?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's about to get serious.
Yeah.
Guys, if there's anything you guys want to hear our take on, interact with us on our socials, leave a comment when our full episodes go up in a couple of days after the audio posting at youtube.com/divepods. And subscribe to the podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts so more
5
people
star.
can know about our show and join in on the fun.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
5-star only.
Can I just say a few things?
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Well, first of all, I'm so happy Peniel is finally back, or Penelope.
Yay! Penelope.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
We missed you.
What did I miss?
You miss a lot of hairy situations.
Yes.
Oh, it's okay. Hair's not really my,
Not Harry. Harry. And we never talked about this, but BM actually made the jingle for our Get
Oh,
Real,
yeah.
and we never
Did I say
shouted
that?
him out
Oh,
for it.
we never mentioned it.
Yeah.
Oh, we did
Credit.
We
Yeah.
did
You're
it.
You're right.
Yeah.
Credit.
So,
Give me the credit. Give me the credit.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
The
Thank you.
do in the beginning. That's
Yeah.
BM.
I was
It's
like,
about
what?
to get real.
I know.
You do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
all right. So, yes. Hello, Joan. You want to say hello?
Hi, everyone. It's Joan, and I'm very excited to be here today.
Finally, a female guest.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you guys
God.
are like butt buddies too.
What?
Butt buddies.
What?
Yes, we're hubbies.
She's my hubby.
Hubbies?
Yes.
Oh gosh. So I know about Joan. Well, first of all, Joan and I went to high school and junior high together
Yeah.
too.
Wow.
And we
So-
were neighbors.
Yeah. So I've known
Oh.
her for more than 10 years now.
Like 15
Ooh.
years
15
now.
years now.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's only been
I have
15 years since
chills.
junior
Yeah,
high.
I know.
You
It's
said that.
crazy. And what's crazy is you hustle pretty damn hard.
You
She's
too.
a hustle. I mean, yeah, you're acting
You
like
too.
that. Yeah, but no, Joan is on her hustle. She was on her YouTube hustle. So talk a little bit on that. When did you start your YouTube hustle?
My YouTube channel,
Yeah.
I started in 2015, I would say.
15.
Mhm.
But then it became like a full-time job when I turned 25.
Oh,
hmm
Mm.
that's when you started getting paid.
yeah.
That's when it became a business, huh?
Oh.
Right. It started off as a hobby and then it
Uh-huh.
became a more serious thing.
When was the time where you decided it was it was gonna go from hobby to this is gonna be how I'm gonna make a living?
The
Mm.
money.
Actually, yeah, because I was a full-time radio host, well,
Okay.
DJ and writer.
I know this.
You didn't know this?
I didn't know this.
I did it for 2 years.
What?
Yeah.
Before the YouTube thing popped up?
Well, together. And then
Oh.
once my YouTube channel revenue started to go above the radio, I was like, I need to quit and I need to go all in.
Uh-huh.
And then I
Oh.
started Joan Day, my second channel. And then it just became like a hand in hand kind of thing.
What's the name of your
Dang.
first channel?
It's just my name.
Joan Kim.
Joan Kim.
Yes,
Okay.
for beauty
Joan
and
Kim
fashion
Joan
stuff.
Day.
Yeah.
Alright.
Uh-huh.
Okay. What made you decide to start YouTube though?
So I'm a film major in college.
Oh.
So I
Okay, yeah,
like took
I
a
know.
class on documentary
Mm,
and then so my professor was always like, "Oh, it's different to document your life in motion instead of just pictures because that's when like Instagram and Facebook was like popping off and a
Mm.
lot of people started taking pictures and uploading it. But
Yeah.
then
Mm.
something about what she said kind of resonated with me and then I wanted to document my life in motion. And then
Okay.
I moved to Korea, and Korea was so different from my life in America.
Mhm.
So I just started documenting that, and then people were interested, and that's how it all started.
Mhm.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
She is like one of the craziest hustlers / hardworking people I know because
Yeah.
She did Joan Day 365, which is
That's
she
what I was gonna
uploaded a vlog every
Every
single
day.
day, and like I don't know how she did that.
Yeah.
Like it's still so crazy to me how she uploaded a vlog every single day for a year, and then she also did like Joan Day 100.
Yeah.
and she
At
uploaded
the same time?
no
No.
after
Oh,
that.
okay. I was about
What's
to say that's
100?
400.
She uploaded 100
days.
episodes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I met you around like, I kind of remember when I met you around like the 200, 800, 300 episodes in,
Episode
I think.
365.
Because
saw.
I stopped on, I
I
stopped
met-
365 on my birthday, and I
Uh-huh.
met you way before my birthday.
Yeah.
So I remember kind of when I met you. That's documented somewhere. So
Yeah.
if people
Meeting
go
her?
in, yeah, because
Oh.
yeah, I
first time
vlogged
I
you. Yeah.
Interesting. So I guess like that's a really, really big perk about documenting your life in motion. You get to know when you met your first
Yeah.
when you first met your butt buddy.
Yeah.
Well-
yeah.
Stop saying butt
We've
buddy.
been butt buddies since
No.
episode
Butt buddy
300.
sounds so light.
Yeah.
We're way deeper than that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Have a spiritual connection.
Oh my goodness.
They're in love.
뭐지? I
No,
came
but-
here to be on your side. What?
This is how it always is.
No.
No,
We're
but
gonna.
hey, I'm curious about something. So
Okay.
you recorded 365 videos, not only recorded, but edited 365 videos and
Mhm.
made sure they were up every day of the
Mhm.
300 the whole year.
Yeah, 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
KST.
Wow.
Now it's 9 p.m.
So how did that
Or 8 p.m.
schedule
time.
go?
Huh?
Like how did that schedule go?
My
What if
schedule?
like yeah.
It was
No
Right.
social life.
it was like a vlog,
Uh-huh.
go to radio, edit, write my script, and then upload and then go to sleep. I had like no drinking life
Mm.
when I
Back
was
then.
doing this
Mm.
365.
Sounds like my life right now.
Yeah, so it was that. And then when I quit radio, I definitely had more time to
Edit.
focus on YouTube.
Mm.
So I guess I had more of a social life there. But also because my YouTube channel was like a very social thing.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it didn't feel like I didn't have a social life at the same time.
Mm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Right?
That's really
But
interesting.
did it feel like maybe you missed out on some things because you were too focused on like shooting instead of actually like
Not
full
really.
experience? Okay.
Because back then, there weren't that many YouTubers living in Korea at the time. But
Mm.
now there's so many. So it's kind of hard to like enjoy the
so-
moment
so
if I
you're
do that
saying
now.
I'm an OG.
Oh, she
All
is.
the other
She is,
ones.
though.
She's there's like
Yeah.
generations to this.
Yeah. I
Like,
heard. I
no,
didn't,
wait.
I didn't know their generation.
Me
back
neither.
then.
I was like, what? So what generation are you?
I don't know. What generation would I
The
be?
first generation is like Niga Higa, like Fred.
But in Korea too.
Oh, in,
in
Korea?
Korea.
Then I
In-
would say
Well, are you like first
You're
generation?
first
in Korea?
generation
Here in Korea,
Yeah.
maybe.
Bow down.
Oh.
I own this.
Oh, you got
This
the
is
선배
me.
rights.
Yes.
I
It's my
guess. Oh my gosh.
Oh, so I was curious. So when you were doing the 365, did you start seeing higher revenues in the process of that year, or was it after? So it was that year.
It was that year.
Damn.
You know, it was really crazy because I didn't think people would be that interested in my life.
Mhm.
And on days where I had nothing to film,
Uh-huh.
I would be like, I'm just gonna go get my nails done. And those are the vlogs that actually did really well. Those are the
Wow.
ones that hit 1 million.
Wow.
And so I noticed that it definitely helped to upload a lot.
Mm.
So I was
Mm.
listening to the PH1 episode and he like brought up the Kanye quote about how it's about quantity over
Uh-huh.
quality.
Uh-huh.
And then I think during that time when I was doing 365, it was about quantity because
Mm.
Casey Neistat did his daily vlogs
Uh-huh.
and
Oh,
so many
yeah.
people got on YouTube through daily vlogging.
yeah.
And now it's quality because
Mm.
I have that quantity. It's time to focus on that.
You already took that step. You're already
Yeah,
over that
I'm
step.
done with the quantity.
Okay,
Sheesh.
generation 1. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
First
OG,
generation.
OG. All right.
Dang. So like, for us in our field, we always had like a sajang, a CEO,
Right,
which
right,
is
right.
you know directors below,
Mhm.
which there were teamjangs and managers below
Right,
that,
right,
and then
right.
we had to listen to them. So
the
there
whole
was always
system
yeah
and everything.
set up. But for you, you were your own boss,
Yeah.
and you made it by yourself.
Yeah.
Woo!
What a story! guys.
You gotta teach everyone. You gotta let them know.
I mean, I don't know how to teach them.
Well, she's very self-disciplined, I feel like, in terms of work and diligence, and she's very structured when it comes to, vlogging, working, and then also socializing, spending quality time with friends and family. And she doesn't sleep, first of all. Like, it's either you sacrifice one thing, social life, sleep, or work.
Yeah.
It's usually sleep for her because these days, she does go out a lot more compared to the 365.
type. Yeah.
Do you think you could do it now?
No. No. I got asked this question so many times. People always ask, like, will you ever go back daily vlogging? And I always say no, because there was a time for that. Like, I was a lot younger. I was 25. I'm now 28 going to 29. And I don't think I can do that. And like, there's also this pressure because back then I felt like I was editing like a bunch of Instagram stories and just putting it together and uploading it. I like rarely cared about how the video looked. I just wanted to get the content out. But now I care about how it looks, the music, the captions, everything. And so now there's that pressure on me. I can't do 365. Otherwise, I'm gonna I will never see you guys. No.
Directing and editing your own videos of yourself.
Yeah, I mean, Ashley does it too, and she's really good at it. Like,
yeah,
her
you killing
channel,
it too.
Yeah, you are your own boss right now on your YouTube channel.
Yeah, it was weird. Your video was actually one of the first long videos that I was like watching from first to end and actually like super got into it. I was
wow,
like,
thanks, Matt.
No. I'm not. I watched yours too.
What about the Dive Studio podcast? You don't watch all 43 minutes of it?
Oh, I have to because I'm the one that's talking.
Yeah.
Gotta
You wanna monitor.
If I sound stupid.
Yeah, I watched
right.
too.
Woo! I got red for a second.
It's probably because you're my friend, but yeah.
No, it's because it was the one where you moved.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
To make it fair for everyone, that was the only one.
Excuse me.
I watched clips and you.
Yeah.
Yo,
okay.
what do you guys think about
better
entrepreneurship?
It's okay.
Let's move on.
Better than me.
Yeah,
I only saw the thumbnails.
Okay.
Wow. Hey, at least he subscribed.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I hit the like button too.
Okay.
I'm just not on YouTube a lot.
Yeah.
That's why.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
So you're
It's getting
pretty.
hot in here, anyone?
Check it
It's
off.
getting red, bro. I feel my ears are on fire right now. Yo, what do you think about entrepreneurship? I mean, you're pretty much an entrepreneur, right?
Yeah,
Right.
you
Okay.
basically have your own platform and your own business. It's not like an official business that you opened, but Joan Day is basically your business, you know?
Yeah.
Both of you guys.
Yeah.
For that matter.
Girl,
Yeah.
give yourself more credit, please. I always tell Ashley this.
This is why
You're
they're
doing great, sweetie.
This is why they're butt buddies.
Thank you.
This is why they're butt buddies. That's good. You guys lift each other up.
Yes, always.
Peniel, weren't you doing YouTube for a little bit too?
Yeah.
He was really good at it.
I always
POV?
watched your vlogs.
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
I think I watched one of them too. When you were in the States.
Oh.
What about you? You also.
I feel like you would make awesome vlogs.
I'm trying. I don't know. I always thought about it, but
Yeah.
like I have so much on my mind and like so much to do. And in that span of what I have to do, I still have so much to do and so many things I can do. So it's like, even with what I have to do right now, like say for instance, music, clothing, all of that, inside that, I already I have this thing with music. I have like 120 beats that I started that some that I left because I just wasn't feeling it anymore. Some that like I was inspired for like a couple hours and then I listened to another song and just like, all right, I want to make a beat like that.
Oh, right.
Can you give us the failed ones so that we can use it in our vlogs?
Oh, do you guys
BGM?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me know like what type of beats you guys want.
Yeah, watch our vlogs and you'll know.
All right, I got
What
you.
type of song we
She's gonna
need.
put me on the spot like that again. Huh?
What? Huh? It's hot again. Whoa.
I know, jack it off.
I think nowadays, especially, entrepreneurship is advised a lot, especially by like big bosses nowadays. Like start your own business,
Yeah.
do it yourself.
Even on like Instagram, I feel like I see a bunch of people that are saying like start your own stuff, like be your own
Right.
boss, like all this stuff.
I feel like one thing that's important though is before you do that, you
Uh-huh.
need certain credentials. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like there are a lot of young people nowadays that are just like, oh yeah, who's that one famous guy on the Gary V?
Oh yeah, Gary V.
Gary V. I love what the guy says. He's a genius. But some young cats, I feel like they'll listen to that and be like, all right, I'm gonna start my own. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
go right
yeah.
away. I feel like there has to be a certain time in your life where you're under someone and you're learning. But the reason that's so important is because it has to be someone that you really look up to and respect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That or have like really good social skills.
Oh,
Like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
networking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
networking.
Yeah,
and
networking
like,
is really important.
It is.
and if you like know someone, then maybe
Yeah.
you don't need to be under anyone. You could just get advice from them constantly and do something together. But
Yeah, I feel like personality plays a big role when it comes to business too.
yeah.
Right? Cause like I'll go to my gym sometimes, and like sometimes I'll have days where I'm just like, man, I don't want to talk to nobody. So like, other day I'll come in, I'll be like, oh yo, 안녕하세요, you know what I mean? Hey, everyone get their work on it.
Yeah.
안녕하세요. And the other days I'll kind of just like, I don't want to say what's up to nobody, and then like I'll just start working out. But there's this one dude. He's a really close homie of mine. He's bright every day.
Wow.
Every day he's just like, 형님, 안녕하세요, 안녕하세요, and like super bright. And then like I'll have conversations with him, and I'd be surprised by how well he keeps up a conversation and how he has so much to talk about. And it's not even like 부담스러워. It's just like, oh yeah, you're right. Oh word, it keeps me interested too. And that comes from his personality.
Yeah.
And I feel like business-wise, those type of people that are in that atmosphere at that time can bring in more customers.
Yeah,
too.
for sure.
Yeah, so that was like an interesting thought to me too. So I was like,
Yeah,
shoot, I
'cause-
need to be more bright when
Yeah, because if it's like a gym, you go and then the people are kind of like, yeah, and this is the gym workout. Compared to like, oh hi, welcome. It's like,
How could you be
obviously you're
happy
gonna-
at the gym?
right?
I go in and I'm like, I don't want to do this. I walk out and I'm like, oh, that was good.
Yeah.
I'm not happy at the gym. No one talks to me at the gym.
Really? I mean, I like really stress at the gym.
Do you get happy at
So
the
it's
gym,
like-
Ashley?
Yeah,
Do you go to
Really?
the gym, Ashley?
not these days. Not these
I don't
days.
think I've
That's
ever
why.
been happy at the gym.
Yeah, she was like, I remember you were uploading on Instagram. You're like, went to the gym today, and I was like, what'd you do? And you're just like, I just was on the treadmill.
That's a lot of work.
Not walking.
Yeah.
I was just on it.
Yeah, you're just standing on it
Me.
for the gram.
Yes. I need a proof. I used to make fun of Matt all the time saying like, oh my gosh, you always take your gym selfies. Like he has like a way
flex.
of like, and then I get it because, after
You get it?
20
You get
minutes,
me now?
after 20 minutes, you're like, I need to prove to the world that I did this.
Yeah.
That's why I do it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I can't make fun of him anymore because
No, you can't.
I do exactly what
Not anymore.
But I
You
do
lost
get
privilege.
inspired by your
Yeah?
gym selfies
Yeah.
because I'm like, I want not to get buff, but I wish I
you
was
want to
fit.
get on his level?
Yeah.
No,
You wanna get-
No.
It's for
I'm
healthiness.
good.
Healthiness.
Healthiness.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try.
Yeah, okay. Sure you will.
It's so hot in here. I'm
I
just gonna
know.
take this jacket off now.
After
You
talking
take
about
it
the
off,
gym.
girl.
Yeah, I feel like I worked out.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes.
So, talking more about entrepreneurship.
Mhm.
I started, how I started my clothing brand.
Right,
Stadia?
right.
So,
You're an entrepreneur too.
You are.
Yeah, basically.
dude, I was so scared. Here's a little business. It could be a business fact. It has to do with taking risks. So before we did Stadium with my parents, I advised them to make pants specifically for dancers,
Oh,
Mm.
wow. I
Yeah.
remember.
and we did okay, but pretty much like it kind of flopped.
Mm.
It kind of flopped, and like my parents were struggling because of that. I think for a little bit, and a lot of that pressure was on me. I was like, oh, shoot. I'm the one who advised that.
Right.
So before Stadium, I was like, should we do this? You know what I mean? I was like,
Oh, right.
yeah. So I mean, I feel like in business, it's also like a lot of ups and downs too.
For sure.
Of course. But then you learn from that. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
big titty gang, right?
Oh,
Is-
yeah.
Is all over the internet.
Dude, I don't even know how that. It's like it was a meme, and then it popped off even more because we turned it into a little like clothing trend thing. It's crazy right now.
It's fun to say big titty gang.
Isn't it?
Big
Isn't
titty.
it kind of
Big
like stick on your
titty
tongue a
gang.
little
Yeah,
bit?
yeah, yeah.
Big
That's
titty
what-
gang.
And it's such
Gang,
it's such a funny word too.
Right?
Do you have that
Titties.
in one of your lyrics?
Big titty gang?
Yeah.
Oh, no, not
Why
yet.
not?
He's
Not
about
yet.
it now.
Okay, you have to.
Oh, shout out JRE one time because he made you guys know the song Gucci Gang?
Yeah.
He made a Titty Gang remix for me.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like
He's
titty
so
gang,
Titty
titty
gang,
gang,
titty gang, titty gang,
Oh,
titty gang.
really?
titty gang.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Dre.
All right.
Yeah, shout out Dre one time.
Okay.
But yeah,
Well, yeah.
taking risks.
Yeah, I kind of want to do like a clothing line too, but I'm scared.
Why?
Mm.
I don't know. I
You-
mean,
you'll
yeah.
learn from it, and you'll.
Learn that you can lose a lot of money.
If there's one thing I can, I want to not advise, but kind of share this donating thing. I'm so happy, like so many people are donating right now to like people who are in need of help.
Right.
And it's crazy that a lot of these like people who do donations,
Mm.
a lot of people are selling out.
Yeah.
A lot of people are really selling
It's
out.
for a
So,
good
like,
deed.
yeah.
Mm.
So if you start, donate some of that money.
donate.
Yeah.
Okay. If anyone needs some help,
Okay.
donate.
So Ashley is her own boss now.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
I want to hear about
Yeah.
that.
I
How
guess-
was it?
I guess I'm a freelancer, in terms of radio and 방송, like broadcast and
Right.
YouTube as
Mm.
well.
I can kind of imagine it being like a scary transition going from,
Having like everyone do everything for you.
Right.
Yeah, and
To
then-
But
having to
she's
do
doing
everything by
a
yourself.
great job at it.
yeah.
I mean, all I'm doing right now is editing, making content, uploading, and then doing podcasts and YouTube.
Mhm.
But thankfully, I did start getting sponsors for my videos.
Oh!
So
Yes.
that's how I've been making money. But
Hey.
unlike Joan, I'm not very disciplined. I suck at responding to emails, and it's just little
Oh.
things like that. I'm not
She's
very
crazy with
professional when
that.
it comes to stuff like that because you gotta be on your A game. You gotta be ready to respond, give feedback. But I'm always just like,
I'll get back to it
yeah,
later.
I'll get back to it later, and then I respond like a week later, and I'm just like, I'm
A
so
week?
sorry.
Oh wow, I'm shaking right now. That is not okay.
Yeah, if you guys weren't butt
What?
buddies and she was trying to contact you,
Oh, I know. It's
You need to
pretty
work on
bad.
that.
I do need to work on that.
No,
So
but even like the way you like
Right?
respond,
and
she makes it sound so professional. And I'm like,
Hi blank. Thank you so much for reaching out. I am very interested in your blank. And then it's possible.
And then the most legit thing is that on the bottom she has like Joan Kim, content creator, and then like Facebook link, YouTube link, and then her contact, like her information, her address, her phone number. I'm like, how do you even make that? But it's like a template, right?
Yeah, it's a
It
template.
just goes
It's
automatically.
automatically.
I don't
Yeah,
even know
yeah,
how to do stuff like that.
I'll tell you
I'm
how.
always just like,
I don't know how to make templates
I'm just like
either.
best, comma, Ashley. Like, that's all I said.
how does it start? What's that?
What's up?
It's Ashley in the building.
yeah, do you,
You know
guys
why
want me
you
to
hit me
teach you
up?
how to respond to emails? I could do that. Because what's up is not the way. It's
Yeah.
not okay.
What's
Don't
up
do
with
that.
the bunch of Z's?
What
What's
apostrophe
up?
S? Oh.
Especially when the email's in Korean, then I'm like lost.
Oh.
Okay.
I have no idea how to sound formal in
Yes,
Korean.
actually, emails in Korean, it takes me like 2 days to respond. That's a long time.
Uh-huh.
And I usually write it and ask my mom if there's anything wrong. And then I think through practice, I've gotten better.
Mhm.
So I know how to sound professional
Mhm.
in Korean.
Wow.
Yeah.
Only through text.
Yeah. When I start talking, it's like, wow, this girl is definitely from LA.
No,
yeah.
but you improved a lot.
Yeah, since I
Mhm.
first met you, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, email 101. Don't start with what's up.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hello,
up,
how are you
fam?
doing?
yeah,
What's
don't do
up?
that.
Ayo.
I don't know. It's email is tough. I spend about like 3 hours a day on emails.
Wow.
It takes me a
Oh,
long time
gosh.
because I get like 50 emails a day and I have
Mhm.
3 different email accounts, right?
Mm.
And so yeah, I do.
What
Each for different channels, and Instagram is different as well.
the- Okay.
But yeah, you have to. The best way to choose is like how they reach out to you. Like,
Mhm.
are they spelling your name wrong? Did they
Oh,
accidentally
no.
send to whom it may concern, or did they say the wrong name? Like, it's kind of hard, but at the same time, you learn as you go. So keep responding.
Yeah, because I mean, Joan is 4 letters.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
You
Spell
spelled
that.
Joan wrong.
In Korea, if they say 조아님,
yeah.
like I get really angry because they're like, oh, I'm such a fan of your content. But like, why would you say my name wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause you always say 좋은데.
좋은데,
Joan.
좋은데.
Yeah, Joan
I'm
or
gonna call you
Joan.
Joan from
No,
now on.
I would be so mad.
What's up, Joan?
It's like one of my biggest pet peeves though when people call me by the wrong name because I'm like, I have over 1,000 videos online. Like if you don't know how to say my name, there's an issue and I'm not gonna work with you.
Wow.
But if it's like a high-end brand, I'm like, oh, it's actually this. And then I'm like, okay. Yeah. So it's different. But
Hello, Joanne. What the hell? This is Cindy from Chanel.
It's
Hi.
actually Joan, but it's okay.
It's okay. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Chanel, I like Chanel.
But they don't mess up. They don't mess up.
I'm
usually.
sure. I mean,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
probably why they're up there. But
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, etiquette. Come on.
I'm
You
sure
said
that-
you
yeah.
get like 50 emails a day. I'm guessing from different brands
Mhm.
and different, I guess, people in the what is that called?
PR agencies.
Right?
Yes.
How do you decide which ones to take and which ones to kind
Right.
of kindly reject?
Well,
and if you do reject, do you still reply or do you just ignore?
okay, this is tough. Well, how do I? Well, 50 emails come in, 25 goes to spam or trash because
Oh.
I can see right in the title that they spelled my name wrong, or if it seems like to whom it may concern, I automatically put those in trash because I'm like, you didn't take the time to be like, hi, Joan, like be friendly a little bit.
Yeah.
And then the second is if I reject a company, if it seems legit, I would respond saying, oh, thank you so much for taking the time to reach out, but this is not something that will fit my channel because I don't take every sponsorship. I am very proud to say on my YouTube channel, I don't do sponsorships that don't fit my channel. Or if I don't know the brand, like I would ask them to try out the product for like a month before actually making the content. And I take a lot of pride in that because I feel like nowadays a lot of YouTubers are like, oh my gosh, this brand is going to give me a couple $1,000s, I'm going to do it. But for me, I'd rather have the trust of my subscribers and wait it out. Yeah.
Dang, I'm taking a lot in right now, Joan.
Really? But sometimes I don't respond because I don't want to work with them.
It's not even worth your
Yeah,
time.
but I
okay.
also think your channel is something you need to invest in. You have to invest in your channel. You have to keep growing. You can't take, like, if you work with a brand like Chanel, for example, you have to be careful. Like some high-end brands in their PDF, they say, please don't mention brands like this. So fast fashion, they list it all out. So after seeing that, I'm like, oh, I shouldn't wear these or I shouldn't feature this because high-end brands might not like it if I wear them or things like that. So I know it's like a lot of different things, but you just have to keep improving and showing them that you care about the brand.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and
crazy.
since she knows a lot more about different brands, if I do get an offer, I ask her and I'm like, oh, I got an email from this place. Should I do it? And she's like, no, don't do it.
Or I'm
don't
like,
do it.
yes, do it. Yeah. But I mean, it's a learning process and you'll learn.
My head hurts already. Just thinking of 50 emails makes my head hurt.
Well, that's 50 emails. Yeah, but it goes by pretty quickly. But it takes me a
3
long
hours,
time to
huh?
draft it too. So I try to respond nicely to everyone because I know writing emails is time consuming. But if they seem like they just copy and pasted it, I just ignore it.
Yes.
So if you're gonna send an email, make sure you write out their full name to whoever, and then the full name.
Yes.
I think
Right.
it's just how much you take into consideration
Hmm.
of who they are, what they represent, and what you're trying to pitch to them to, and it's all manners, I think. Huh?
Yeah, of course. First
Like-
impression matters, and it's even if it's via email, like you want to make a good impression.
Like
Right.
basic etiquette.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you guys get that a lot? Especially because, I mean, you guys have like over 1 million followers.
People who
Oh,
ask for like
you?
promo.
I have exactly 1 million. I don't have over.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. I hit it
Oh.
recently though.
Yeah, congrats.
Yeah, I didn't know. I found out
Hey.
like from my mentions, like the fans were like, "Congrats on 1 million." I was like, "What?"
Hey, Billy Gang.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
And yeah, even some people will be like, "Oh, I recently launched this brand. Like, I recently launched this clothing line. Can you feature? Can you wear it? Just upload it once."
You know what's crazy though is the thing that we were just talking about. It ties in. People, I feel like nowadays, even someone asked me to put up a brand and shout it out, and like I'll have days where I'm just like, okay, this is just a favor, like, I don't really know this brand, but it's for homeboy, so let me put it up. And people know if I'm interested in it or not.
Yeah.
Because if it's a brand that someone's like, hey, I think this will look dope on you, but if you could put it up on the gram or like, blast it on social media, that would be help. I got it, I wore it, and I feel great in this. I'm just like, oh, I'm killing this look right now. My man's got the stadium. Ooh, all right. Let me put this up one time. And people are going to know because I'm going to be like, I want to look good in this picture, you know?
Right.
So I feel like that ties in with it as well, too. Like, when you ask people for promo, I feel like nowadays, a lot of it, you got to pay attention. Like, are they going to like it? One, are they going to be sincere about, like, when they put it up, are they really going to want the fans to be involved? But at the same time, if they're not, you can't be like, hey, can you, like, make it look better? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's for my brand, you know what I mean? It's
That's
a
the
favor.
worst.
People make money off of doing that, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's just
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
favor. You can't ask for that type of stuff. So it's like, if it's for like a brother or like a super close friend, yeah, I'll take my time with it. But if it's for like, an acquaintance that like, I've only met a couple of times and they're like, hey man, like, can you do this for me? I'll do it, but if it's not dope, you're gonna know like I'm not into it. You know what I mean? And like that's kind of like something that comes out naturally too. And fans know too now.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
know
of
if
course,
you're not
of course.
interested. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I've had an experience where I met someone before, never really got close to them. They were just like an acquaintance, right? And then I didn't meet them for a while, like a few years, I think. And I ran into them again. And they were like, "Oh, yo, like I started a brand, like I'll send you some stuff." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Like I'm not really interested, but okay."
You told them that? I'm not really interested, but
Yeah.
okay.
No, I didn't say it, but I was just like,
I was like, damn, you
I was just-
blatantly honest.
I was just like, "Oh, okay." Because I just like ran into them. I was just like, "Wait, I've seen that person before." Oh wait, oh yeah, hey, what's up?
Oh, you
And,
didn't even recognize him.
Yeah,
at
no,
first.
I was just like, wait, like what was his name again? Like I know I've seen him before, but like I didn't remember who it was, and I was like, what? And then they're like, oh, what's up? And then literally like the first thing, like it's not even like, oh, how have you been? Like the first thing was like, yo, I started a brand. Like, let me send you some stuff. I was just like,
That's whack.
I was
Yeah,
just like,
that's
I
the
don't even
worst.
remember your name. But okay. I was like, okay. And then like they were like, what's your address? And I just gave them the company address.
Yeah, I do that too.
Wow.
then,
must be nice to have a company address.
I just give them my radio address.
Oh, really?
Everything gets
Wait,
sent
that's
there.
'Cause,
great.
I mean, you have to be on a personal level with them to do that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh, but then like when they said that they're gonna send it to me, they didn't ask me to upload it or anything. I thought they were just gonna send me some stuff. And then
yeah.
like a week or two later, like they texted me and they're like, oh, like it says that the clothes should have arrived. Like, did you get it yet? And I was like, oh, that was my company address. Like, I'll go check if it's there. And they're like, oh, like once you get it, can you upload something on the on Instagram for me? I was just like,
Wow.
That's kinda-
What'd you say?
I just didn't reply.
There's etiquette to that too.
I agree.
There's etiquette to that. Like you can't just like, I know you. You know my
Yeah.
face.
It's the hustle though
Yeah,
on their end too, right?
Here's
No,
a-
but
here's
if you're
yeah.
gonna hustle, like hustle
Yeah.
properly,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah,
It's like-
etiquette.
Yeah.
Here's advice for everyone that's starting a business like that, that's trying to get it out there. Start with within your circle.
Yeah.
And make sure they know and feel that it's tight too. If people in your circle don't feel like it's tight, and it's like majority of them feel like it's tight, the people you're trying to get to actually like promo it with a lot of followers aren't gonna think it's tight either. Start
Yeah.
within your circle.
Yeah.
Good advice.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna move into mail time.
Transition.
Yeah, we're gonna transition into mail time. So here's a letter. It states, My business venture failed, and my friends and my family are being rude about it.
Oh no.
Ooh, this sounds like it's gonna be a little painful. So basically, I spent many, many months working on a product. The product and business idea both fell on its face and failed really badly. Now, I learned from my mistakes. Took some time off to figure what I might have done wrong, and now I want to give this another shot and was motivated as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Enter the scene close friends and family who have known me since I was like 1 year old. All of them were really insulting. No one believed in my idea. Many called me stupid, an idiot, and treated me with utter disrespect.
Ooh.
Sounds like the disrespect is real. The problem is I am bootstrapping. What's bootstrapping?
Well, what's bootstrap?
Okay. You bootstrapping. That's the first time I heard that term.
Me
Tight.
too.
I'm bootstrapping with not much resources. All of my close friends and family members are in jobs paying well over 6 figures a year.
Ooh.
The constant devaluing comments from them is draining me of my productive energy. They are also basically negative people, and they have no idea how it feels to actually risk a lot of your time, work, and efforts. How do I proceed with these relationships?
Dang. Yeah, they don't sound very supportive at all.
Yeah.
So this could be, I feel like, something I can relate to. When I first started music production, the dream was always make music for myself or for my group or for potentially other groups as well.
Right.
In that process, people told me like, you probably shouldn't.
Really?
You
like
kinda,
you don't have the touch. Like
there's just you're too late. There's so many dope young producers. 2, lyricism in Korean and maybe your own, but I don't know about others. 3, the beat making process. I still have a lot to learn, but like
yeah.
A lot of people are just like, yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, there's some parts that are okay, but I just don't know, so I don't know what the level of negativity that the writer is getting, but it sounds like much more than I got. But shoot, if you believe in your own product, I mean, that's generally the most important part.
That's what you did. You were motivated as hell,
You know?
and you proved them all wrong. And that's what matters. And then your family and friends will respect you for what you accomplished. Because I could agree with you too. Because when I decided to do YouTube full time, my mom was like, "Why are you quitting your stable broadcasting job for this?"
YouTube.
Yeah, and like no one knew how like YouTube was going to be at that time because first generation, I guess. They don't know. There was no like, television reports on like how YouTube can be an actual living.
Right.
But if you believe in it, then do it. And like, I kind of can relate because like friends and family would be like, "Oh my gosh, you're just gonna do this whole like, like product shots and stuff like that." And, they would make fun of me in front because they were like, "Oh, but now they can't do that because it's a serious thing." And so if you believe in it, go for it.
Yeah, I'm actually really curious as to what product you're trying to sell too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like they both said, pretty much success is the best form of revenge. So,
Yes.
yeah, just do you.
But he's asking, how do you proceed with these relationships? Because they're family and friends.
Yeah, just succeed and just prove them wrong.
But would you feel good
don't talk to them about it.
Yeah.
If you believe in your thing, like
You gotta be
100%,
silent.
keep doing what you're doing. You're probably gonna make another mistake. You're probably gonna get back up from that. But that's what business is, like up and down, that we were talking about earlier. But if they got nothing nice to say about you, you probably shouldn't be mentioning what you're doing to them. And if they ask, just be like, "I'm hustling. I'm doing me." If they tell you, "Are you still doing that thing?" I don't want to talk to you about it. I don't want to talk to you about it.
You'll find out.
Maybe.
Yeah, you'll find out. So we have a letter. We have a writer that wrote to us. So it says, "How do you deal with the stress of running a business? Basically, everything I've wanted finally came true, and now I have this constant stress that I could lose it all in any given moment if I mess up. This is literally the first time in my life I've cared about something enough to stress over it, and I haven't really slept well this weekend, and I'm constantly imagining my clients telling me I failed them and dropping the contract. I even had a nightmare about it last night. I was wondering how you guys would deal with the stress of running a business."
Well, I don't run a business.
That could be one way to deal with
It can
your
also
stress.
be
I don't
like
know how
stressing
to-
about getting canceled or doing something problematic and everyone turning their
Yeah.
backs on you because
all
we are in
possible.
the public eye, and that is what we worry about
Absolutely.
too,
I
right?
mean,
Yeah.
just don't care what other people think about you then.
But that affects your whole career, Peniel. Think about it.
Yeah, well,
If they
I'll
just say,
find
like,
a new career.
Cancel Peniel, then it's gonna
Yes.
be.
And so, then I'm like, all right, I just won't be a public figure anymore.
You know, I love how you think.
I know.
Yeah.
I
You know,
admire that.
I
so
admire
much.
it. You are my role model. Like, I'm serious.
Yeah, he's got the perfect personality for this.
Yeah.
Because not only do you not care what people don't think about you, what people think about you, you don't really say anything problematic too.
Okay, I feel like if they only think about the negatives, then it's more bound to happen. So I think maybe just a change of mindset, I feel like, could be like all that it takes to kind of see things differently.
Be our mindset
And-
coach, please, because we need that.
Because it could be from what's gonna happen if I mess up, like blah blah blah, to just okay, like I've done this, like what can I do now? Like how can I do one step better? How can I one up myself from here? And like they're worried about what was it? Their
Stressing
clients like dropping the contracts and stuff. It's just like just keep in contact with them, see what they need, what they want, and if they can match that, then match it. If not, just politely talk to them about it. I feel like just a change of mindset could be all that this person needs, but it's not that easy, I guess.
Yeah. Do you guys ever think about like, what if like you're not doing this? What if you have to quit tomorrow? Like, what if? Because I think about that all the time.
Me too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think about it all the time because I don't know if my next video is gonna do well. Like, it's just
really?
it's always on my mind.
Damn, I'm more of that, like, I'm gonna die with a keyboard in my arms.
Hey, I
care
like
about
that too.
nothing. But there is always a fear of what if I don't make it? Because my end goal is way up there. What if I make it to like right here and can't go any further? One thing I try to keep in mind is I think with any business, essentially it's producer and consumer, right? If you have sincerity that your producers want to be satisfied, like true sincerity, like what I provide, you're gonna be satisfied and happy. And if you know that and like you really believe in it, because she's already made it. He or she has already made it. So, you have either you're really smart or you're really sincere about what you're selling. So
Yeah.
stay really smart or stay really sincere.
Yeah.
No,
That's what I can say, I think.
I guess.
Today was a very enlightening show on business and what we could do with entrepreneurship as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the show. But before I do, Joan, how was your first episode with us?
It was fun. Like, I listened to your guys' podcast. I listened to it today on my way here, and
Was
I don't
that your
know.
first time?
No, I listened to like your first episodes too. I mean, you guys are all my friends. So I want to like give you guys that listen. I don't listen to it on Apple, but I do listen to it on Spotify, and I'm following it.
Can you give stars
Oh,
on
nice.
Spotify?
No, you can't.
Only on Apple?
I
Okay.
tried. But yeah, it's thank you guys. Like, it's weird doing this with you guys because we're always off camera, but like,
Doesn't it just
Got
feel like we're
recorded.
having a normal conversation?
Yeah.
yeah.
But I heard you're gonna be on the next episode as well.
I am.
Yes, you are.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Okay,
And
I'm,
it's
I'm
gonna
down.
Don't come back.
And it's gonna be an awesome episode too.
All right.
That being said, we're gonna wrap up today's show. If you wish to stay updated on the show, IG and Twitter at The Dive Studios. Full episodes on youtube.com/divepods. Once again,
Instagram.
once again, subscribe and review this podcast. 5 stars. Thank you
5.
everyone for listening, and thank you, Joan, again for being here.
Thank
And
you.
before we say bye completely, Joan, we're gonna give you 5 seconds to advertise yourself. Ready, go!
Yes, you can find me on Instagram at Joan Day and YouTube/Joan Day. I hope you all have a Joan Day.
Oh! Thank you, Joan Day. Thank you, everyone, for
Bye.
listening.
Have a
Peace.
Joan Day.
Bye.
Hey, did you like this video? If so, click the subscribe button.
And make sure to turn on your notifications so you don't miss a single video.
And listen to the entire audio episode on Spotify or Apple Podcasts.